Hi, my name is Jalber and I'm a third-year university student. Through my research and personal experience, I'm going to propose a few reasons why you should probably launch your game before that standard of perfection which you set yourself as a company. Also, we've found a few solutions to your time management problems and the importance of meeting important deadlines.
Hi, my name is Leroux. I'm also a third-year student at St. Mary's University. Through my experiences as a semi-professional video game player and my research that I've done with Simon, we've come up with a couple solutions to generate some cash flows while you're developing new games. So now let's tackle the biggest issue: how to generate revenues while you're building and creating these games that you want to be making. First, we suggest that you launch the game in a free beta. An example of that is S2 Gaming. They launched a game 8 months before they were ready to charge for it. What they got from that was they got feedback from the community. They got to change the game and to perfect it, to balance it, to improve the graphics for 8 months while they were generating revenues. What they did is they reached out to the community to get the people to pre-purchase the game or donate a bit of their money to help them build this game. As a gamer, I saw that what they were doing was great and that I wanted to see that succeed, so I pre-purchased the game. They also offered small incentives for me to do so. The greatest thing about your target market is that males from age 35 to 45 have disposable income, and they're most likely going to want to support a company that's building games that remind them of their childhood and allow them to have fun and get away from their day-to-day lives. Next thing would be to have maybe a small division in your company, 20 to 30%, and what they would do is subcontract out their labor to either larger corporations or small companies that want to make, I don't know, an application or small games for their website. Finally, you could have merchandise, so that would be something like "Not Your Father's Alien Invasion." So funny taglines that you can associate with successful games you've already launched, which might get people interested in buying that. And a small note, you could also have online competition where you could attract sponsorship or put advertising on your previous successful titles.
So through reading your case, we discovered that you have an issue with releasing games when they're not really at your level of perfection yet. So what we found, and it's been done time and time again through various very successful launches, is they launch the game early, sometimes in the form of a beta. And this lets the company itself listen to the market and see what they really want in their games, because sometimes, and that again has been done many times, the developers think that they have a great game that the market is gonna salivate over, but really that's not what the market wants at all. If that's not the route that you want to go, in this day and age, it's really easy to patch a game up. That's been seen with games like StarCraft and Diablo, and most recently web-based games. So you listen to the market, and as soon as there's something that the customer wants that's not incorporated in the game right now, you simply run a patch, and there you have it. So now let's tackle the issues you have with time management and meeting important deadlines. Now come on, but we're going to help you out here with a few pointers that we've come with. So basically, our first point is that you need to have goals and you need to prioritize them. And what I mean by prioritizing them is you need to break each of these goals into 3 sections: your needs, your wants, and then bonuses. So basically, at the end of the deadline, if you only have your needs for the launch and most of what you want for the launch, you can still launch it, but then fix that up later, as I said in a previous section, with patches. Another thing that we found would be really beneficial would be to break each of these priorities in their own deadlines. So basically, you wouldn't have one big one, but you'd have a couple smaller ones, which could really improve your chances. Something else that would really help you is sitting down a few times throughout the project and making sure that you're on track, making sure that you don't need to go into another gear as soon as you finish a deadline. You want to make sure that you're on track, which brings us to our last point, which is basically make sure that the project you're embarking on and the deadline you've set for it is feasible. So we feel that would really help you.
So we wanted to take the time to say thank you for listening to us, and we hope that our solutions are of value to you.
Obviously, we had a lot more ideas that we couldn't fit into 5 minutes, so we really look forward to the opportunity to speak to you guys a bit more in depth about more solutions. Thank you very much.